Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And they are coming off a a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this...
There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Landry. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big look for him. Like, he is that guy outside.
Ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that 2nd and 8.
Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Landry. He's got him. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Still on his feet. Going to try to get it himself. Looking for room at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Quick strike complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Landry. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Georgia State's offense will go to work for the first time today. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of him.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Hard running there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Nevada, deep in its own territory, just needs to get some space to operate on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's running free down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nevada. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fakes to grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's the Sparks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Turning it on. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off play action on first down. Still looking, on the move. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. The quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. Here he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Turay. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air, it's Landry. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touch. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
That's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football. You know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
Power football with the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Nevada going quickly. To throw, it's Landry. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Wolfpack will have first and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
There's so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll go back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Back to throw, it's Landry. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll try the right side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Toure. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Dropping back, it's Landry. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Perry. At the 45 on its way. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Toure. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. They'll run it from the gun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time to take a shot. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to...
Going downfield for the big play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buying some time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Just keep slinging it. Sends it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Tight end now in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Georgia State. They take the lead with the 6.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Landry. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Offense lining up quickly.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that. He had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Setting up the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Nevada going quickly.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You can tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Rush is on him. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to run it. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's what quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And the Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Panther! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Georgia State, 42, Nevada, 31.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Nevada going quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Touré. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Landry. Got his man on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nevada. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a first down at the 43. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Scrambling away. Working that left side now. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nevada. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Landry. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.